Thank you, Zyorian. Wonderful panel out there. We are up, and it is time to see game number 2. Navi, they're kind of crazy. OG seem to be a little bit more crazy. Well, they're about this draft though.
Yeah, we're real apparently, which is great. Thank you, Zyori. It's good to know. I appreciate it. I'll always remember. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Danger.
The Inception. It's all over again. I got it. The response of the Kunkka. I don't know. Kunkka came up and I was kind of like, I don't know. I was hoping for something big. I couldn't quite figure out what the answer was. And the Kunkka pops up, and to me, he's always like a jack of all trades kind of hero. And I don't know if he's going to be the Swiss Army knife to save this draft. I appreciate the OG draft quite a bit. I think the one problem they could have is if there's like bad ravages maybe. But we've seen so many Sven and Tidehunter combos at this point that it's really scary when you try and punish this Tidehunter and he just ravages you into a relocate.
It's very difficult to deal with. And I think that, like, particularly with this lineup, you know, you kind of have a lot of time that you need to set up for kills, right? Like Yule Scepter into Lina's Son, you've got X into Torrent, you've got, you know, maybe a Yule's coming out from Mars or something. Like those are the type of like slow, steady buildups that need to come for them to be aggressive. And like you said, one, worried about the Tidehunter, but two, just like if Sven gets that Aghanim Scepter, there's no real save on Navi. They don't like to build save. Navi like to be the ones that are playing aggressive, and I think that OG is just, in a way, kind of a bad matchup for them. Like, I don't know. Navi I think sometimes they're able to take more advantage of other teams, and OG are just coming up with really great answers to everything they're throwing at them.
Instant D-ward up top here. RodjER came in trying to plant a cheeky sentry down on the low ground, and it was instantly spotted by NoTail by his positioning. And so that camp is going to stay blocked, and RodjER's going to have to send out another sentry if he wants to deal with this.
Oof.
Yeah, it's already on its way. So yeah, it gives him the tip. Like, yeah, all right, you got me. Well, I got you.
Gonna
go stand in your small camp.
Gives a little bit of extra space over there, because otherwise, you know, NoTail maybe could have been in the other hard camp, and he would have had to block it out himself. So gets a little bit of extra regen onto his core. I will say the thing that is going to probably be interesting to watch in this is how does Iceberg play around the Decrepify. That's going to be the really annoying part, I think, for the Kunkka in the lane here, because it's going to just deny out a ton of his abilities to just try and CS on a tower exactly like this.
Yep. Oh, what an annoying ability.
Yeah.
Max duration at level 1. At least the downtime's obviously pretty long early on, so it'll help him. If he doesn't save it for the range creep, then at least he knows that he can try and contest for that at the end of the wave.
Right. Well, and I think the Kunkka that you're sort of talking about, how it's sort of
it's isolated down here. Okay, never mind. That's good.
Fine. He's a big bad dummy. He's gonna run back in and try and die again. This guy's crazy. Oh, he's got Soul Rip now, so he should be fine.
Yeah, I didn't realize Saksa had missed so much XP. Still a ways away from level 2 right now.
Is under attack.
Does have to be careful with these stacks wearing off soon. On the decay. Wait, they're trying to find the kill. The Soul Rip damage coming in. Can they bring him down in time? It doesn't look like it. In fact, Always Want to Fly could be the one that goes down, although they break the salve.
Yeah, that was nice. And he got that extra decay to like get himself back under the tower. He just has to run home now. What an excellent first couple of levels here from Always Want to Fly. Oh, he got Salve Mangoes on his crate right there. He's great.
Okay. B-Tune, just gonna stay comfy for the moment. He's gonna get that salve passed over to him. Didn't have to tango up for it. And now he's going to be able to pressure back Sep some more. So yeah, this is looking like a really good lane if they can just control the area and make sure that this pull doesn't get off, which it looks like they will get one of those creeps over there. Well, up top, bit of a battle brewing. Light Strike Ray is going to connect onto mid one. Looking for the spear, is going to connect, but NoTail is nearby, has 10 stick charges. That's enough to keep mid one alive.
It's always interesting to watch Undying players and see what they do in a situation exactly like this, right? You're like completely out of mana. You have one mango left. You're just casually decaying the Shadow Shaman. Like, is it worth it to run to the tier 2? Is it worth it to run home? Or in this case, Always Want to Fly is basically just saying, you know, I'm just going to try and hold out and see if I can bully you with just my boots, basically.
What a punk.
Yeah. And if he's not careful, he definitely could go down, and that would be first blood here as well. Which, you know, it might be worth it at other times, but it doesn't feel worth it necessarily here. Saksa going to be surrounded by Vitun a little bit. They're going to try and get this pull off.
Yeah, they are just stopping any action from Saksa on that camp.
That's really good. It's well played.
Oh, so but Saksa, oh, he rapped for the courier, but they saw it coming. They hit them.
And they actually didn't get the pull off here.
Oh, they didn't hide them well enough, though.
No!
Radiant's courier
Saksa
has been
takes
killed.
it down. Tune's gonna go lose his courier. So 2 courier deaths, no hero deaths yet. And RodjER could be the first one if he's not careful. No tail. Very, very dangerous with this right click. So RodjER LSA. Oh, no. Barely getting out of there. It's gonna escape.
Are we gonna make it to the first bounty runes here, guys?
A little wild.
V2's on to Saksa. Whoa, that's a big solar. That was level 2.
And that's going to be first blood. V2 draws it as he takes down the Shadow Shaman. Well played indeed.
Yeah, that was looking like the max
Radiant
units there are nearly. There's 195 damage total from that soul rip. And that's going to put ALWAYSWANNAFLY on both bounties. Mid one will grab the top one, but this will end up being 3 for 1 in favor of Na'Vi.
Mm-hmm. That's a nice little pickup for him, definitely. That's what you want to see.
All right, so first rotations should go really well for Na'Vi, though, right? This is how I envision their game going well for them, is that the arena early on, we talk how there's no saves on Na'Vi. I mean, the saves on the Dire are like, oh, Topson, not enough damage.
Oh, he just got level 6 right there. He killed 1 creep and that gave him level 6. Yeah. Otherwise, he's dead. Really well played. That was that rotation.
And Saksa just drops the ward and wants to see if he can poke his way in here, but that's a very tough angle.
Dire's courier
Iceberg is
killed.
also okay. Good play here by Topson to life drain back up because he was very low, and yeah, I can see
Radiant's
that Saksa's still sticking around. They
killed.
want to make this happen. He's got to be really careful when the life drain combo together with the shackles. Iceberg barely living, but eventually will go down. Well played, and yeah, Topson appreciating Saksa sticking around that long, and they didn't really lose anything bottom.
No, they
still farming.
They couldn't really do anything to Seb. I mean, he's got only 1 point in the Kraken.
Okay, well, maybe we spoke too soon.
It's good. Maybe they weren't convinced that he wasn't there or something, or that he was like on his way back, and so they didn't want to go aggressive on him.
Well, in the meantime, Lina takes over for a little bit mid. Iceberg does have 6 now. But
look at the vision,
a little bit hard,
and the commitment to seeing exactly what Iceberg's doing. Like, they know that he's a key factor in this game.
Yeah, this is crazy. Like every little bit, just denying out all these creeps. It's gonna be so annoying for Iceberg.
It's like a bit where I feel like his hero pool has really expanded. Because before it was like basically just Bat Rider General was like a big stand-up for anything else, and now he's really like gone into this. Void Spirit and Mars as he makes the rotation for the spear. And yeah, he gets the kill.
Well played. Now, bring in a lot of people able to get that jump onto the Pugna. And it's just an easy play. You walk in, you get the X, and it's going to ensure that you manage to find it. So couldn't quite get in time for the shackles.
Because they killed Seb, he has no TP.
Oh. Okay.
So this is going to be a very long walkout with no boots.
Radiant's bottom tower
I mean, the
attack.
Acre Smash is really good for like keeping a lot of lifesteal going here, but yeah, it looks like he's just gonna accept his fate here. And
if there wasn't decay, you know, there's actually a chance in some ways there with like Kraken and everything. Like, I mean, I guess there's also phase boots, but maybe he could get somewhere where rotation could come through because he'd have so much more HP. But with the decay being there, there's just no hope.
Dude, they've got 3 heroes mid constantly. Like, what the hell? They're putting so much pressure on this Kunkka. This is insane. But now they're going to bring in a couple more. Tidebringer is going to be there for some damage, but they couldn't catch with the torrent, so call it off.
Yeah, they were feeling the pressure of that ward back there, too, and they did manage to get it after 2 sentries.
Ooh, Saksa playing the little illusion rune trick. I like it. He's gonna send himself in 1 at least in a moment. They're bringing 4 heroes mid now. Because that's the thing. These are all under vision.
So yeah, Topson, come on.
Radiant's
Come on
top
back to that
tower
mid.
is under
All
attack.
right, do they have a smoke there showing? They don't. Okay.
Mid one is going to pop God Strength instead and just take this tier 1 tower. At least do a good chunk of damage to it as they come on back in. General doesn't miss out on too many CS though.
That ward has just done so much though. It sees that rotation coming back with the arena, so they're able to just back it up. They're not losing out on anything. Topson doesn't put himself in a vulnerable position, and Saksa, well, now he takes care of the ward that was there for the Radiant, guarding and watching his movements. So Topson gets towards it up, but level 1x, they're gonna go for it.
Yeah, they've got him caught here. Now RodjER afterwards. Do they have enough damage though? Saksa moves in, gets the Hex out, trying to kill him off. Will be able to. Man, always want to came in just in time with that soul rep, and the LSA gonna land now onto Saksa. Great reactions from Na'Vi. That was really well played.
Yeah, that was still only the level 2 soul rep too, so that was pretty close. He almost lived there. I think the tower damage was just enough to help get that kill.
Burns, doesn't it?
You know, it's interesting because to me it feels like one of those things where like if you don't kill the Pugna right there, he might live through the whole rest of the engagement, you know, and instead just kill everybody. Like Life Drain is so crazy.
10 minutes, not able to get a stack off, but the bounties again look like they're going Navi's way. 3 for 1.
Bad for them. Seb has Ravage available. They're gonna go for the TP out of there while No Tail dies on the other side of the map. So Na'Vi find themselves a kill. Get out with Undying.
And Saksa though has the snakes. What will the plan be? That mid tower is awfully tempting.
It could happen. Dangerous thing.
Just making a beeline for it. Oh, they're going to Topson again. Yeah, this is snakes time. Trap of Saksa.
Laguna Blade is not there in time. Oh, good stuff coming out. Now they got to run away on Kunkka. They're going to drop the snakes, but I don't know if this is going to work. They're going to kill off the tombstone at the very least. No, denied.
Top tower is
Well played by Lina.
Yeah, the snakes were a little greedy, but that was really well played by Saksa to go for that shackle raid, as you pointed out, because he needed to heal back up before that Laguna popped him in the head.
As we've seen time and again, mid one
Radiant's
just hangs out down bottom, gets his farm on, and has just been left alone. It's like, yeah, these cool things are going on for Na'Vi, but that impending sense of doom of a Sven just getting out of control is definitely scary.
Radiant's
I can't believe they only have 1 kill
under
inside of
attack.
OG. It's felt like they've had some pretty good leads in a lot of these fights.
Saksa getting chased. All the way over to the side, they find him there. They're
pretty
all the
deep.
way in.
Dire's top tower
TP
is
coming
under
in
attack.
as well as the relocate, and V2 just gonna rage TP out of there. They force a bunch of rotations. They'll lose the Undying, but I think everybody else escapes. Oh, okay. I think he's at bottom. Down bottom.
That just pumping everything.
Yeah. They don't bring mid one back from that one. So well played. V2 gonna force to rage away from mid. So again, very back and forth game. I'm not sure how to read this one as far as where they go next either, because it has that feeling like, you know, things could sort of turn on a dime and all of a sudden a big fight happens and OG could pull crazy far ahead.
There's that, and I could also see the same thing happening with the Blink Dagger on general. I think that synced up in combination with the BKB on the Kunkka is just going to lead them into a lot of aggression, and Topson has the Meteor Hammer. So all your buildings belong to us, as they have Pugna, Serpent Wards, and a Meteor Hammer now.
Wow, and that is a lot of pressure. Smoke is going to break. They catch mid one here. Oh, this is interesting. Iceberg took a 4th point in X, and that gets them the angle to catch on the Sven. Arena down afterwards, they're going to kill him. Mid one goes down. RodjER in the meantime trying to stay alive as the fight brews over. No Tail is going to fall, and so will
Radiant's
Saksa.
middle
Man,
tower
Boat is
has
so
fallen.
good.
It's crazy.
Saving your weaker allies there, the damage mitigation, and building that lead back up to kind of where it was before for Na'Vi. Now about 3K, as they're going to slow down the farming speed of that Sven.
But it's so interesting, right? Because Iceberg opting to not take that level 10 talent. Like, so many Kunkkas just pick that one up, and he's realizing like that the real thing he needs to do is make sure he gets that X range in time.
Is under attack.
Yeah, they just needed that first catch because now the Blink Dagger's done there for General, so we have second option for catch and a much longer initiation there as well. So this is great news for ALWAYSWANNAFLY because I'm sure he's ready to just start fighting all the time because he's Undying. RodjER wants to use Laguna every time it's available. So these 4 heroes, they want to get on the map and try and give that little bit of space for V2 to finish up this Scotty that we've been seeing versus the IO lineups, and they're ready to go on to Topson again.
Jump in, spear to the side. He finds himself a tree, but on the back lines, that movement in from No Tail will not save Topson.
Oh, the Tips back and forth. They're having fun.
Leader hammer, Ravage afterwards. Big 10, but is it going to be enough? Mid one finds ALWAYSWANNAFLY, but they spear him away. As the God Strength came out, he's out of this fight. They take down 3, going to likely find Seb afterwards as well. Na'Vi managed to win a huge engagement here.
Oh, and he just lets it rip. But we're all thinking, Kunkka! Iceberg is on fire right now with the triple. RodjER takes the kill on Topson, ruining the ultra kill.
You know,
they're popping off right now. It's 15-2. They have a kill for every minute right now, Lyrical.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Iceberg is one of those guys that when you make him angry, you feel like he plays better. It's just sort of the way of it, I think. And, oh my God, you gotta be careful though. Arena down, catches on both of them. Topson, he's in a ton of trouble. He is decrept for the moment, but the right clicks are gonna come fast and furious. Although, maybe a turnaround. Can Saksa make this work for him? Okay, mid one is Mask of Madness, has a stun back up in 7. And Kunkka gonna go for the X play. The Torrent afterwards is available. And he can make his way out, but it won't happen. OG strike back. That is exactly what they needed. ALWAYSWANNAFLY, he's also gonna die. Mid one is pretty freaking swift right here. Beats the crap out of him.
Don't tombstone. Don't do it.
Oh, juke. Oh my God, juke. All right, he goes down. And they're gonna take an ancient stack too. That's when he thought they were falling apart. OG, bring it back.
That was some rough losses there. Kills happening perhaps a little bit too deep. I'll tell you one thing, RodjER is definitely not a snake charmer. Oh, this is some good vengeance. After all these ward traps, just get him.
Yeah, creep. Tase him. Oh, letting him die to the creep. Amazing.
That's where you wish Laguna had the stack so you were allowed to satisfyingly zap someone right there. Then you can be like Lion and really broken in that case.
Topson trying to run away from this one here. V-Tune wisely saving his decrep, or rather his rage. Iceberg not quite in range for that X marks, so they will have to back out again. Yeah, 17-5, but only a 4,000 gold lead.
Well, they have the arena ready, and now a medallion looks like it's finished up for General, so I can see a smoke coming out here soon, perhaps. They have one ready on RodjER, and Iceberg clearing the mid wave. I think that's the plan. It's only the top tier 2 and the mid tier 2 bottom lane, no cares. And they're not even going to smoke. They're just going to wander on in here and see what's going on.
Yeah, they want to try and get that timing before the...
Strength bracers for Iceberg. What good timing is there with the Topson?
Does he get vision? Oh, Torrent, so he gets the X. Nicely played there by Iceberg. Didn't have the vision, but the Torrent gives it to him. And now the chase down will come. Laguna Blade afterwards. BKB. Yeah, all right, he's dead. But they forced out the BKB.
Radiant structures
How is this 10
are
seconds?
fortified. Dire structures
still
are
work.
fortified.
Don't let him survive. Don't turn it around.
Fair enough. In the meantime, though,
Yeah.
oh no,
Not again.
we've seen this before.
No, they're safe. They don't have agents.
Wait, arena down. They got mid one. He's in trouble now. Ravage comes out afterwards. Can they escape? Seb trying to take down RodjER, but the relocate will pull the Sven away, and another kill on to the Tidehunter. But in the meantime, they didn't manage to get that top tier 2 tower. Relocate comes back in. No tail found. And in the meantime, they also are able to catch on to Saksa. Oh, jukes by not juking. The best kind. A 45-degree angle the wrong way there.
When you're leading, you don't want to trade evenly. So I like the idea of coming back and defending, because I do think they should be winning the fights right now, especially considering that's a fight with Ravage. There to help protect, and still not going that well for the side of OG. So I like the idea of pushing this lane as much as they can. It's always hard to get down here, but they don't want to just give this bottom tower up for free. So that's why they want to pressure in here as much as they can.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Seb, still in the area. He's gonna go for a 9.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Too. Doesn't quite get it though. And every time OG are moving in with either the Pugna or the Shadow Shaman, and it is really hard to get sort of a return thing going on here. Topson gets the tower, but he's gonna die for the trouble.
Focus on that sneaky like left rat. Oh, they missed the hook.
Oh my god. Topson is just really annoying to play.
I feel like he's giggling. I don't know. Yeah. Leshrac strats of just like snagging towers from the fog and everything, just being a real nuisance like he likes to do. But with that kill, they head into the Roach pit, and hopefully they're going to keep this Aegis and use it for a bit of a better advantageous situation compared to last game.
That was very disheartening for Navi fans out there, but this game, it definitely feels like they're on firmer footing. This is an Aegis taken and lead as opposed to poor recovery. And Scotty is almost done for VTune. It's a pretty interesting choice.
Yeah, I think it's just the Pugna, the IO, a lot of frustrating heal stuff going on.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Now this is a
But in the meantime, while Roche is getting taken, mid-1 able to secure the tier 2 tower. And it looks like they're going to attempt to do the same thing up top. Na'Vi looking to take that one and then secure the outpost, as OG have already claimed theirs. Any other items that are coming out soon? Tidehunter's a little ways away from a blink. Don't really have much. I mean, Saksa was able to get an Aether Lens, but they don't have that like instant jump initiation from OG really.
Yeah, and mid-1's thinking about the Daedalus instead of the Agnums.
Very interesting. Oh, Iceberg. X, Torrent. Still ends up hitting onto him. And has another 6 seconds before X, so don't get out. Oh, Ravage comes out. They hold on to everybody with no Kunkka here. VTune is going to lose the Aegis. How is this happening again? Oh no, and he won't have rage when he comes back up, so VTune in a ton of trouble is gonna have to jump inside of a creep and try and run away. He's really fast, very, very fast. He'll have rage back up when he's done, so he should be able to escape from this one. Yeah, and they're just gonna let him go, it looks like. Or he's going back in. All right, VTune's insane.
Can't believe he got out of
Dire's
that.
middle tower is under attack.
Oh, they're trying to chase. Okay.
Seb, that was so greedy, dude.
Yeah, now they got Topson. They got their eyes on Seb with no Ravage. They want to take this fight. Saksa moves in though. The Hex is there. The stun will turn around. They burst him in time. No, Undying's here. General trying to live. Has stick charges afterwards. They're life draining and everything. Spear comes out. He's going to get healed up again. Barely.
Always want flies to try to feed. Kill me.
And yeah, we'll get him away. Jeez.
And they instantly smoke, despite having no spells available.
All right, and VTune's just got to run away again. They have the ward drop down in Vision of the Sentry. What a wild game. Still a kill a minute for Na'Vi, not so much for OG. Relocate. Finds Saksa. Stun is there. Yule's afterwards. Tries to jump away. General in range. Kunkka on the backlines is going to get caught out in some trouble as they've got him controlled. Mid-1 turns to punch him a few times, but the heal is there yet again, and the relocate is going to pull the Sven out. Seb is
saving him to the Ancients every time, by the way.
So they will
I'll take you home, Sven.
They will take down that Tide.
Saksa?
Yeah, it looks like he'll get away.
Oh!
All right, that's the most value
so
smoke break.
confused. Don't waste the scan. Don't scan.
They're so angry. All right, re-smoke. Who cares? Let's go.
Oh man, but now they're just smoking into no. Oh wait. I said nothing. Maybe Topson.
Ping, 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 ping.
Oh, man, I got him.
Well played.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
But again, mid
Radiant
one
structures
pushing at the
are
same time.
fortified.
God's strength, but they pop the glyph.
Dire's structures are fortified.
And mid lane glyph is also going to be popped
Dire's
with
middle tower
tombstone down.
is under attack.
Let's see if
Radiant's
they can
top tower
kill
is
off
under
this tier 2
attack.
tower before backdoor comes back up again. Let me close. Bottom.
I think
Iceberg.
they
Oh
might have
my
had that talk of. Oh,
Iceberg.
okay. Well, I was literally about to say I think they might have had that talk of staying together as 5 a little bit more,
Wait,
but I guess they didn't.
Relocate out.
Saksa's right in behind here with wards. If General jumps, that could be really bad.
Good jump away by General there. They'll kill the IO. But again, in this chaos, it feels like OG are just sort of keeping that net worth lead about even, which I think is really important for
Radiant's
them to like
middle tower is under
not
attack.
just let it run away into the favor of Na'Vi. Now, like, mid one's got a datalist. They're just trying to feel better, but if they lose Topson here, this is not so great. In fact, Saksa, under vision for a moment there. They don't have detection, though. Invis runes saving lives.
And Seb's just getting away with this one, I think.
Radiant are
Oh,
scanning.
wait, 18 seconds till TP. Maybe he won't.
Seems like he is gonna go down here.
Bring the torrent
Dire's
storm.
middle tower is under attack.
Okay, we didn't see that yet. That last Iceberg kill was a little unfortunate timing. I wonder what he's gonna go for next in the Kunkka.
To our advantage.
Halberd, I'm sure, is very tempting. I tell me he sticks with the most.
No. Ooh, RodjER. Dual scepter left up, and we'll set up for another V2 kill. Who's having a wonderful game right now. Really getting everything that you could want at this point in time.
And again, another relocate just to push a wave.
Oh, are they gonna get it in time? Yeah.
I'm Sven.
Wait, what? They left him.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
That's okay. They do have a lot of wards. Oh, look at this ward in the Radiant Triangle. It's scouting all these couriers. Courier wards are just like the best. So it's like, oh, okay, well, Mars is this way. Because there goes his courier. Just on a plate mail. Oh, there goes Lifestealer's courier. Oh, there goes Lina's courier. And we know where everyone is. In the lane anyway right now, but couriers and
top
wards
tower
are very
is under
interesting ever
attack.
since we got 10 of them. They give away
Radiant's
so
bottom
much
tower
information.
is under attack.
Mid
Radiant's
one
courier
is going to
has
TP
been
into
killed.
this one now. Seb finds RodjER. Nothing really to keep him away at the moment. Looking for that torrent afterwards. Doesn't quite connect. Mid one still thinking about going in. Good spear. Now the torrent storm afterwards is going to come out. But the BKB is already there. Seb going to get caught by the stun. B2 trying to turn onto him. Jumps inside of a creep, backs away. Everything used by Na'Vi, and now they just need to get out.
I don't think that
Iceberg gets walloped.
Torrent Storm hit anything. That spell is so strange sometimes.
Yeah. I think always want to fly as well as as well. Dude, mid one does so much damage.
Yeah, they're just all in on him, but in this
Dire's
case,
middle
like
tower
unlike the
is
Sven
under
game
attack.
for Secret, he has no real counter, right? They don't have this like Ursa that can just turn the whole game around with the 1v1 matchup. Lifestealer is not really that hero. Like he's not like
Radiant's bottom
horrific
tower
versus
is
Sven,
under
but he's just
attack.
not gonna do the same stuff that Ursa can, obviously.
Oh, one of these creeps is not like the others.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
They're
attack.
gonna run Topson away from this area. Mid one shows there on the mid lane. And it looks like, yeah, they're just trying to separate out again until Undying is back up.
And now we get to find out about RodjER.
Down to just a 2,000 gold lead here. So much of that net worth just being held on to mid one.
2 minutes.
You feel like that sort of favors anyone in particular here?
Probably OG. I think Na'Vi are starting to run into the same situation as last game where they had a lead that they probably could have done stuff with, but just weren't quite able to get it done. This game they played a lot better. but there's still the same mistakes, especially the lone pickoffs occurring again, or just like the bad TPs and bad map movement decisions.
Right. Yeah, getting punished.
Relocate.
Oh, this is a tier 3 tower. Iceberg pops the BKB. He's not going to be caught this time by it. Do they have any way to control mid one? Need to find an X here. No tail. Going to be pulled back in. No, they just get out. Wow.
Things didn't go quite right there for either side, I guess. You know, Navi only gets Topson, and the BKB was popped a bit late for mid one, probably because he wasn't sure what was left there defensively for his opponents, but like it looked like he probably could have got Iceberg right there, even through that BKB.
Yeah. I think part of it is like needing to make sure you play around that X and, you know, make sure you don't get pulled back in. So it's, you know, spellable and all that.
Sure, that could be very bad, so it's nice to have BKB ready for that.
So 30 to 10. But only a slight lead being held by Navi, and more importantly, all of the momentum over the last couple of minutes has really been shifting into OG's favor. Now the game, Dota Plus, feeling about 50% chance. Who will win this?
I've got my odds on OG, I think.
Yeah.
They're just playing too well, and the Sven is starting to look like a real monster that does not have an equal in this game. I think they need those big blow-up plays to start returning for Navi. Now, mind you, this is good. It is the H's and the cheese this time. And it's not going to be much of a structural punish. They still have the glyph available on the Radiant, and everyone has TPs.
Tower is under attack.
Yeah, stepping up there, and they're going to pop it now. Force them back in.
Shaman has fallen
Oh, there it is. She's on the ground.
They even smoked in behind mid one.
Looking for the catch here. They realize,
Nice BKB.
great reaction there, and pops the cheese afterwards. Living always want to play. A lot of damage out B2, but he's already raged. Tries to take down the IO, and he's going to be there. Big one is kind of stuck now. All right, Thorn is out. The buyback comes from the IO. Can they bring Andrews down mid one? Just doing so much damage. Can they keep him there, though? Need to go for the X play afterwards, but I don't even know. They're just doing so much freaking damage. They're going to find mid one, and Iowa's heading back home. Buyback comes on everybody. They need to be able to win this engagement afterwards. Ultra kill already for mid one, but now no more God Strength left. He's going to turn on to B2, pops the rage, wants to fight, gets a bash, but there's still so much healing coming in. And now Io, he TP'd over to the shrine. No tail is coming back in. I don't think they have enough to stop this, even without God Strength.
Radiant's bottom barracks.
Yeah, I don't think anyone wants to get crit for 1600 again like that poor Lifestealer just did. Almost 12,000 damage from the Sven in that fight alone.
Jeez.
Mid one is beasting and is thinking about heading right in towards the Orchid to just ruin this Lifestealer game with the Bloodthorn.
B-Tune trying to beat away here and see if he can make something happen. Seb, no Ravage this time, but with mid one coming in, B-Tune forced to pop that rage. Both gonna land on Seb. Everybody getting the buff. They gotta back out now on Navi. It's dangerous. Oh, they got Undying yet again. The turnaround's gone, and look at the Torch Storm. Is it gonna be good enough though? It doesn't quite look like it. It hits onto a couple heroes. Iceberg pops the BKB, tries to run away, but there is no salvation in your face. OG are coming for you. General trying to stop the streaming forward mid one, but it will not happen. They take him down yet again on Iceberg. He'll Scepter lift up, but where's the follow-up? Do they have anything left in the tank? He's doing so much damage to mid one, but there's too much healing. Far too much. He beats the crap out of General, gets the kill with the life drain from Topson, and with no buyback on these heroes, OG looking to try and end this one.
Yeah, there are still tier 2s in mid and top, so it looks like they'll just be forced to back it up. At least a little bit here. What the hell?
Radiant's
Back to
middle
the tower for about 2
fallen.
seconds, that is.
Oh my god. Backdoor protection is nothing. Now they have a creep wave. Okay, Heck controlled, Ravage, caught, killed, laughing beats, denying beats, all the beats going the way of OG. OG as they will claim another set
Radiant's
of racks
middle barracks
and
are under
possibly at
attack.
that point
Radiant's
look to
middle
end this
barracks
game because there
has
is no
Radiant's
Lifestealer.
middle barracks
This
are
is
Was it
going to
15-2 this game? Is that right?
dude, absolute ownage.
Pretty sure it was 15-2.
Whatever the point in time when that was, like, OG completely turned it
Radiant's
around.
middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, that was excellent. Just knowing the timings, knowing when to high-five their opponents, like right now.
Has fallen. Radiant's
Torrent
ancient
Storm
is
is not
under
going to hit
attack.
up. They still have the control. Going to catch RodjER. Always want to fly. Valiantly trying to hold on to the
Radiant's
base.
ancient is under
But they
attack.
will not be denied. OG going to end this series 2-0 elimination game.
Radiant's
Impressive,
ancient is
impressive.
under OG victory.
We get a 33-18 win at 34 minutes for OG. Man, talk about knowing when your lineup comes online. And